can speed up the Sejuani, the Rakan, everyone to get more on top of the people so that LeBlanc can't sit in side lanes forever.
That being said, the casters for this was going to be Azale, Flowers, and you, Whippo. So you can head on over.
Berserker's reaction times are easily fast enough to reactively block the Shattering Strike from Ignar's Rel, but Fudge and Blabber now looking for Dokla, ready to flash follow as the Ornn tries to get away. Blabber staying on top of him for the Aftershock proc, and it's first blood to the Croc. C9's the board.
Nicely done by Cloud9. They fully commit, as has been the pattern. C9 have been challenged by NRG.
Oh, Ibanez jumping back in after Palafox here. Flash for the auto attack to finish him off. Palafox not respecting that mid lane Kai'Sa, and he pays for it. Contracts also level 6 on Kha'Zix as Palafox jumps in for a trade on Ibanez, but it's Blabber who arrives first and slightly misses the ult. Now Ibanez in trouble as Contracts shows up, and the bug is hungry. Palafox ends up taking the first kill as Contracts flashes over the wall to try to escape from Blabber. Palafox trying to keep Blabber rooted up in place here, make sure that
getting in, one-shotting someone and proccing Dustblade is what actually gets you out and what keeps you alive. So you need to have that damage, but they're going to look for a dive on top side.
Yeah, they want to kill Dokla before we can even hit the second part of the Ornn Horn. They'll slice, they'll dice. It's easy money for C9. The dive works beautifully, and Palafox can't arrive in time to help.
Really well played. I mean, Dokla pops the ulti early, but all Cloud9 force a response from NRG mid lane and then move into the river, establish yourself with that river control, and try to get the dragon.
Nope, Herald summoned out. I don't think this one's going to get stopped before it completes the charge. There we go. Not quite enough to finish off the turret, and Energy's going to pop it immediately thereafter. Blabber coming in, finds the stun on a Contracts. They want to try to dogpile the enemy junglers. Ven is low, but so is Dokla. Ibanez grabs the kill on Dokla to start things off, and Ignar's not going to escape as he tries to get out on the side. C9 popping 2.
Then Energy was expecting. Yes, Contracts is able to jump out and survive, but that means he can't re-enter the fight. Now M&S potentially caught.
Yeah, M&S jumped on True Shot Barrage over the top to finish him off. Nice pick up there from Energy to at least get something on the back.
In the Kai'Sa Mythic discussion, because he is going to be going Rage Blade. A lot of people are very opinionated about that.
Oh, hold on. Contracts getting locked down as he tried to find a potential pick on Sven, who still escapes off to the side. The Ornn Horn goes through, but it's Ignar who's about to drop first. Blabber kills him with the second part of Sejuani's W as Palafox at least cleans up Sven and makes it a 1-for-1. Dokla's trying to get away now, but Berserker is fired up and ready to go with the Sivir speed. Blabber keeps the chase alive, going after Palafox, but LeBlanc is too slippery. Cloud9 trades even with Energy, but they've got higher health bars, so they're back up into the top side river towards the Baron.
Yeah, they can threaten this at the very least, make them come. They know the Energy has the base. At the very least, you want to get the TP from Dokla, I think, here, and then maybe turn and look to get something done. But with double marksman, they could commit to it if they want, but it is risky against Kha'Zix to flip.
Contracts is already half HP and has no ulti though. The entry point is difficult. M&S down to 1/4 HP. Palafox gonna need to get away from 2 here. Fudge gonna go pop the early Dominus, get that Fury charging. Palafox wants to kite him around here with the chains. A lot of burst damage onto the LeBlanc. He resets his position back into the alcove, but Blabber's got him, no problem. C9 picking up a freebie.
Really, it really has just all been C9 this game as they start up the Baron again.
Berserker getting caught here. Yes, he spell shields the crash down, but FBI following it up. Nice shutdown on the enemy marksman. C9 still got that Baron at about 4,000 HP. True Shot Barrage fly through. Contracts on the back side of the wall. C9's got to be careful about this when they don't just want to give this objective away to Energy. Ornn Horn summoned. Dokla going in, seeing if they might be able to find another kill now onto Fudge as Ignar is burst low, but not before he can find a Magnet Storm. Sven wanted to go after FBI, but he won't find him. Now Blabber's stuck in the middle of 4. C9 has made a crucial mistake, and Contracts finds a shutdown. FBI still looking to chase these guys. Fudge has the ulti ready to go again, but he's slowed down. The Rockets, the Kha'Zix, a triple kill for Contracts, and M&S will fall, taking 1 with him. It's a 5 for 2.
I said, like, I believe they'll get it because Kha'Zix is fantastic at melting single target neutral objectives.
Dokla. This could be a pretty bad situation.
Fudge throws down the gauntlet and he's going to kill the Dokla here. That's going to be a solo kill.
Ready to go. A little bit more damage. Chases through him there. Waited on the second part of the slice and dice to chase the Ornn through his own dash, and Fudge cuts him down. The pure...
Speaking, both mythics are great for her as they make the pick here.
Ooh, M&S, Killer Instinct. The shield is enough to keep him alive, get him back underneath the tier 2 turret. C9 ready to reinforce. Blabber goes in for the ulti, but it's going to be dodged. However, there's no way home for the bug. Contracts get squished. C9 picks off the enemy jungler right next to Baron. You know what the call is going to be.
Good interrupt.
As bottom side, nice interrupt from Dokla there, using the Ornn ulti to stop Fudge from being able to reinforce. But we've still got ourselves NRG 3v4 up here at the Baron. Dokla could join them. Fudge is walking over now as Palafox is trying to poke these guys. Remember, there's no jungler on the NRG side. C9 know this. They're still trying to burn the Baron. Palafox jumps in for a little bit more poke as Fudge approaches from below. Secured Baron for contract, not for contracts. It's over to Blabber and C9. C9 continuing their chase now as Dokla and FBI try to kite back into their own jungles. Then gets himself back out with a battle dance as Berserker takes out Dokla. FBI tag with a Void Seeker and a bouncing Boomerang Blade. A shutdown over to Berserker as Ignar tries to escape, but it's a triple for the C9 AD carry. Palafox jumping back over the wall, trying to distort something, trying to find some kind of a kill in the back end of the fight. Contracts is coming in. He finds Blabber, immediately gets the first kill. Now M&S has to try to escape, and Contracts looks for more. Flash into the queue, but it's not quite enough as M&S flashes away to escape.
My god, what a long fire, and his enormous health bar with how fed he is this game. Oh my, another pick here.
Yeah, Contracts just has no chance. He's isolated, so he takes every bit of damage from that Acathian range. Just gets bursted down by Sven and M&S.
You asked me about Kaiser's build Tinker this game, so he's been much weaker than what we're used to seeing from an Ornn in mid-game.
Blabber goes in. They immediately lock down Palafox as he has to distort away. Ignar's going to be caught by Sven with the grand entrance off to the side, and Fudge's follow-up guarantees a pick on the enemy support. C9 5v4 now for the next 35 seconds.
Yeah, Cloud9 have full run of the map. They are dominating at this point. They're going to be able to push in top, push in mid, get all those waves moving in the right direction, and they can bounce back and forth between these two lanes, taking away jungle camps, really limiting the resources here for NRG. And when you're already behind and you lose control of your jungle, it's only going to spell disaster.
M&S could be caught here. Long-range Ornhorn, not gonna connect thanks to the stasis. Palafox needs a little bit more burst. Contracts going in, but Fudge is too much of a brick wall. M&S turns it around with a kill on Contracts. They're gonna be traded 1-for-1 back and forth. Sven and Fudge still pushing forward as Blabber joins the mix. Berserker's behind him, but Sterix has been popped. Palafox and Dokla trying to fight back as FBI provides the firepower. The chains have found their way onto the front line, and Blabber gets cut down. Fudge barely escapes with 200 HP, and Palafox is still looking to see what he might be able to find. He jumps in for the auto attack on Berserker, but it's not a whole lot. Still chasing after these guys. They
have Hex Drinker, all these luxury items are through.
TP coming in as NRG want to stop this Baron from C9, but it's already down to 2,000 and Contracts can't get into the pit. Dokla summons up the Ornhorn, but Blabber's leading the charge for C9. Fudge coming in from the side, hasn't popped the Dominus yet. Ven wants to go in for the ulti, but he won't find anybody with the quickness. Now it's Blabber and the rest of C9 having to fall back. Their engage does not succeed, but it does not. Going for the 4-man push here in the top lane. They've got M&S back in bot, dealing with Palafox in the 1v1. These two are going in. M&S tries to go in for the killer instinct. Palafox is going to drop. C9 wins the side lane fight. Now M&S can recall, teleport to join the rest of the team, and look to end the game if that's the way they want to play it.
Yeah, I think he very well will TP. He's going to TP on the ward, so defensive TP doesn't want to risk getting engaged on as he arrives. And Cloud9 can start to push in here. You can see Sivir staying top lane, trying to escort in that wave. But it's still a while before that next wave comes in through top, but they will knock down the mid lane inhibitor, and then they can threaten to actually cut off any NRG members from that top lane tower, secure that as well. So it's going to be 2 inhibs going away at Cloud9 without even a fight in the base.
And now they're going to reinforce with Fudge too. There's still 20 seconds before Palafox comes back to life. C9's looking to push for those Nexus turrets now. Fudge pops the Dominus. Dokla's here on the front line, but he's melting very quickly. Has to flash back to the fountain steps as Ignar's also at half HP. Counterattack comes through with the Ornn ulti, but there's no follow-up. C9 are just absolutely bruising NRG right back into their fountain, as you can see them trying to regain their position and keep the waves at bay. First Nexus turret finally dies, and Palafox is back on the rift. C9 won't be able to hard force the end of the game just yet, but they're going to continue kiting back.
Full engage. It looks like they can fight back and try to somewhat counter as Ignar gets picked off there, trying to get some vision.
Couldn't survive the initial engage.
Pretty much.
in those situations in particular. Contracts, though, going for a bit of a YOLO play here. Just recognizes you got to do something. But I think M&S wins the assassin war against him. Yeah, that's Kai'Sa, and you're not Kai'Sa.
Q is
Contract went for the 1v1 on the side lane down bottom. Now Palafox doing the same as all the ultimates get thrown.
Ooh, FBI trying to kite this one out, but they've caught him. He's gone. C9 having killed the enemy jungler, support, and AD carry should just be able to march this in for the full Nexus here in game number 2. Last remaining Nexus turret's your target. Dokla summons up the ulti for a last-ditch attempt, but he only hits Fudge with the knock-up. He's fine staying on the front with a Sterix Gauge. Magnet Storm onto 2 targets, but it is not enough. There's no damage for NRG. There's no way to hold on. C9 takes...